Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 6 of season 3 of Titans. Last episode, we got pretty much the backstory of what led Jason Todd to Jonathan Crane and down this path. While I do feel like there's a lot of tension, obviously, and animosity directed at Bruce that motivated a lot of his decisions to kind of at least play around with this path, I think Crane is the one taking advantage of the situation. And especially with Jason seeking this way to stave off his fears, that's another way that Crane is able to get his claws into him. And I think this new formula he's got that he's given him after his resurrection is what's helping him kind of influence his actions going forward. I don't feel like Jason's completely in control of his actions right now because some of them, most of them, still don't make sense to me. Let alone feel like that what has happened to him up until this point justifies some of them. I do think it's gone into a little bit of an extreme path. So I have to believe, at least at this point, especially considering that we learned last episode that he's agreed to do all of this without even knowing Scarecrow's plan beforehand. So it definitely makes me think something's up. So let's go ahead and get ready to dive into this one. This one is titled Lady Vic. Curious. All right. So remember, if you want to see the full-length unedited reaction watch along, check that out over Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access to it as well. Just help support the channel. I'm trying to find an editor for the channel to help with the videos, because especially as we get farther into the winter months, it's going to get crazy, and I'm going to definitely need some help. And that's one way you can help us get to that point. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. I'll try my best to keep up with everything. Anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and dive into this episode. Here we go.
I know it's not a ring, but we're going to make it there one day. On our honeymoon. We'll get out of this freezing shithole.
Yeah, how dead are these two?
Chill? Sounds like the start.
Okay, thought it was going to turn over and be a car bomb. Yep.
Drop your knife. Drop your knife.
What the fuck? Welcome to Gotham. Now go the fuck home.
Kory Anders. I see you've prepared a welcome gift. I'm watched immediately and returned to my chamber.
Okay.
What? Yeah, what?
It's a very different planet.
Clearly the strapping one is my manservant, here to attend to my needs.
Sure, I can attend to your needs.
That's not what she's talking about.
We don't do that here. Connor's not your chew toy. He's one of us. A Titan.
But is the green one not yours?
Oh, God.
Where would that be?
No one's gonna draw you a bat. Upstairs, pick a room.
Awkward. Are they ever going to update that so it has like the appropriate shadows on it? Because it's still got Dick Grayson's Robin on the logo. Well, there's Robin.
That was a warning shot. Drop the vase.
Oh, what the?
Barbara?
Security here is a joke. It's my way of keeping my dad on his toes. Wanna grab a drink?
Huh. Alrighty. Interesting.
Why don't you join me and Bruce? You're halfway there. He could teach you.
Batman, Robin, and...
Robin girl.
Robin girl.
How about Batgirl?
Robin girl has a nicer ring to it.
Does it though?
You guys work for my dad. You follow rules. I like to break them.
5 inches over and we'd be burying another body.
I didn't want to put you guys at risk.
Oh, bullshit, Grayson. This family is dying and you go out alone and get yourself
Ooh,
shot.
he's hulking out.
Do you even hear the words coming out of your mouth?
Gar, take 10. Dick, before you go upstairs, there's something I need to tell you.
Does it involve catching Red Hooded Scarecrow?
No.
Then I'll hear about it later.
Kind of important. Just yell it. Yell it at him. My sister's upstairs.
Didn't my sister tell you I'm dangerous?
Pretty sure I can take you.
Let's test that theory.
Nice throw.
Let's eat.
Let's just put the shit out on the streets. Who the fuck cares if it's a perfect dose?
I care. You should too.
Why?
There's a greater plan at work, Padawan learner. Mysteries to be revealed.
There's no plan without my okay. And I say let's go and fuck up Dick.
There's something I want to show you that might shed some light on things. Exhibit B, or as a lesser man may say, number 2.
Jeez.
You are expendable. Gotham is an open city now. So I brought in this lovely specimen to help me with a few errands that are near and dear to my heart. There are others who are more than willing to take up the cause. Comprende? Good talk.
Welcome to being somebody else's bitch.
Didn't know we had a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't stick
Something I
around.
wanted to talk to you about.
Blackfire.
He's just worried about you. He doesn't want you to get hurt.
Well, it's part of the job.
Yeah, well, most people are scared by that.
Have Bruce Wayne to thank for that.
And now Crane is doing the same thing to Jason.
The question is,
I like that we're just seeing a lot of these two, like, really kind of
save sick kids.
interacting and bonding and stuff.
The killer was a woman, blonde hair, bad attitude.
More.
The person she spared was the patient.
And the respect.
Dick Grayson, Kory Anders. How'd you know? Not allowed access. On whose orders? Barbara Gordon's.
Look, I don't know all the gory details between you and Barbara. I don't want to. We cannot track them down with one hand tied behind our back. You and Barbara? Fix it.
The lady killer here, man. He doesn't have a good track record right now with his relationships. Fixing or otherwise.
We both made some mistakes yesterday.
Are you apologizing?
I'm explaining.
The killer disabled the OR video feed. We were only able to recover the audio, which is useless.
I have one idea.
Don't say it.
Oracle.
Is that what this routine's all been about?
This is Red Hood and Scarecrow.
Oracle has been mothballed for a reason. I'm the only one with access, and I'm not revisiting that monster. Not for you. Not ever. This is exactly why I'm against vigilantes. They think they're above the law. Kidnapping prisoners, using them as bait.
Okay, fair enough. How can I help?
Go home.
Get the fuck out of my city.
He may be trying to sell it on the black market.
Not likely. Crane isn't motivated by cash.
Then find out what the rats are up to on the ground level. Or maybe you're more comfortable taking orders from others rather than taking the initiative yourself.
Kory. We're in.
You stay in the car.
Why did you even bring me to your home if you don't want my help?
Just because I didn't let you die doesn't mean you're a part of the team.
Then what are you even doing with me?
I have no fucking idea. I can't leave you alone at Wayne Manor. I can't send you back to Tamarin. You blew up my spaceship. And I can't kill you. So that leaves us here. Stay in the car. You watch her.
I was an alien even on my own home planet.
That must have been lonely.
It was. All I ever wanted was the power that Kory Anders wielded. Every royal is born with it except me. The cursed child. I was treated as less than a worm. Now I know. It wasn't power I coveted. It was acceptance.
The Titans took me in. We're a family.
A family that doesn't share blood.
We care for each other, and when they're happy, I'm happy.
Even my sister.
Yeah, even Kory. It's just, you have to earn your way into this family.
Are you okay? Same bomb used on Hank.
Oh, great.
31 beats, what do we do?
Make a deactivator. No one's gonna die this time. Done!
Do you have any idea what Dr. Bo was talking about in there?
That stuff about still being in love with their ex-husband?
No, the machine crane.
Oh, yes.
Well, if only we had a criminal mastermind who could tell us. Or half of one.
Right. Well, if I were an evil genius, I guess I could alter the machine to multiply other chemicals. Whatever I wanted more of, I could have. What's he trying to make?
Don't ask me, I'm not the mastermind. Fuck!
She's gone. Oh, that reaction was gold.
What if this is not his fault? What if it is? We don't know.
Gar's such a sweetheart, man.
Barbara, it's me.
Bruce.
I'll be where it all started. Come quickly. Don't tell Dick.
The fuck?
I want the drug.
All we have is a skinny batch.
Then give me that then. All of it.
We've been taking orders from Crane. We thought he was the boss.
Who's the boss again?
Got a power struggle.
I'll be taking that.
Oh. Made her kill her partner. Makes sense why she's upset about the whole like lovey-dovey stuff in the beginning. Of course, she was like fiddling with her wedding ring.
Barbara, don't tell Dick.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh, well, I guess she would also have that information. Oh.
Do you have any idea how long we've been looking for you?
I was on the wrong side of the tracks, where you should have been, and found out from the rats of Gotham that Crane is in bed with the mob. There is one unhappy mobster. That's our lead.
Connor, give us the room. I can't stand one word that comes out of your mouth.
Checking out Connor as he struts away.
Flash photography. I'll add another skill to the resume.
Wonderful. That's all.
What's he need a picture of her face for?
This is gonna be the greatest high you've ever had. No fear.
Oh, is he just stealing from Crane and dealing it himself?
Fuck you, Crane.
Oh no.
How can I plan?
What are you doing, Jason? He's just using it to bury all of his emotions now. Because you could see the regret there, but he's like, nope, get out of me. Oh, damn, dude. That was a pretty good episode, too. Lady Vic coming in. That was pretty interesting. The paralleling between the present day and the past. The flashbacks of Dick and Barbara's relationship. Pretty interesting. I like seeing more of Barbara in action. I hope we get to see maybe like a flashback of her suited up. I think that would be fun. That would be cool. But I think some of my favorite bits of this episode was actually with Gar, Connor, Kory, and Blackfire this time around. Like them trying to track down this device that was stolen by the killer, and Crane is after it. And I like how they played on Connor's aspects, not just the super side of it this time. They tapped into the Lex side a little bit. It was like, what would a criminal mastermind do? And it was like, well, if I was one, I'd probably do this. Seeing them piece things together. And then every interaction with Kory and her sister in this episode was really fun. Like they're back and forth, especially Blackfire kind of trying to figure out how things work there. How she was like eyeing up Connor as like this piece of man candy was nice. That was just hilarious. And then they, out of the two, bonded over that whole situation when she was left behind in the car. Which I'm wondering, like, where all that's going to go. I mean, because she, like, that conversation they had in the car was like, you got to earn your way into this family. You can't just be born into it. So, like, I wonder where that's going to go with her, because she is trying to help, it seems like, unless it's just, you know, for her own manipulation down the line. Because I had been under the impression she's supposed to be the big bad of the season. And I'm wondering what would turn that point, unless all this is for some greater purpose. But then again, they rescued her in this season 2 in the early episodes, so kind of be their own doing, which is kind of the theme of the show so far. We're almost halfway through the season so far. I think there's 13 episodes this season. Is that right? So next episode will technically be the exact middle point. But you know, we still have yet to see Raven, yet to see Donna. Dawn is in the wind. So I don't know. I'm really curious where things are going. There's a couple of scenes of Bruce from the trailers we have yet to see too. So I'm sure we'll see him back on screen here at some point. But I like, yeah, another theory coming down the line, man. Crane is just using Jason to this point, and I think Jason's starting. Well, Jason knows it now because he just straight up told him that, you know, I can replace you. I can get any other pawn. I got plenty of people with vendettas against people in this city that I can use in your place, you know. And then he's got Lady Vic as his little fallback plan if Jason doesn't work out, and Jason's already starting to do what Jason does and act out even against his new co-partner or whatever he thinks this relationship is. Like, yeah, Crane has been deceiving him from the get-go. Like, it's just a means to an end for him. And as long as he gets his emotional inhibitor juice, I think that's all Jason cares about at this point. And I just got Tim's whole family killed. Good job, Jason. So I wonder if he's going to go back to Crane or not. Like, how's that going to go? Because I'm sure he's going to know or find out that Jason's stealing the product that's not even finished yet and selling it on the streets. And I wonder what chaos that's going to cause. Overall, this was a pretty interesting episode. The fight scenes in this one were a little meh, but it was still fun. I had a lot of... I really like the character interactions in this, especially with the Titans. I'm going to see everybody kind of work together. The relationship and back and forth between Dick and Kory throughout the episode was also pretty interesting, and I really liked how they are building that dynamic with them as like the seniors in the group. From the beginning of the season into now, and I've been liking it so far. I'm really, it does still have some flaws throughout, and we've talked about most of them. But I gotta say, I'm actually enjoying it so far. Still, we're 6 episodes in, and I haven't been disappointed yet. Then again, for me, after the seasons 1 and 2, it can really only go up. Well, you would think. There's been some shows that have done quite the opposite and surprised me the other way. But so far, this season's been a pleasant surprise. I mean, like I said, still has its flaws, still has some things that I can be a little nitpicky about and annoyed with, but everything else around those things has been pretty entertaining and interesting. So I'm on board for now, guys. So what'd you guys think of this episode? What'd you think of Lady Vic? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you want to see the full-length unedited reaction to this, go check out my Patreon or become a member here on the channel. Both gets you access to it, as well as everything else we're covering on the channel right now as of this year is over there as well. Got a couple of movies that I haven't put on the channel as well, where I react to them there. Also, shout out to our channel legends, Mandy Sherritt, Ryan, Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, and Yuri Korskov. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. If you want to talk about this, anything else we cover here on the channel, come join our Discord or follow me on my socials. Links to all that is in the description of this video. I'll see you guys next week. Take care, everybody.